Police charge a 16-year-old boy with murder after a man, 42, is stabbed to death in East London home. A 16-year-old boy has been charged with murder following the fatal stabbing of a 42-year-old man in Chingford, northeast London in the early hours of Friday morning. The victim was today named as Joseph Cullimore. A 35-year-old woman who was arrested has now been released pending further inquiries. Emergency services were called to a home in the early hours of yesterday morning where the victim was found with stab wounds and pronounced dead 42 minutes later. Detectives have appealed for witnesses but said they were not currently looking for anyone else in connection with the killing. A spokesman for Scotland Yard said, "A murder investigation has been launched in Waltham Forest after a man was fatally stabbed." Police were called on Friday at around 4:40 am to an address in Flaxon Road to a report of a stabbing. Officers attended and found a 42-year-old man suffering from stab injuries. He was pronounced dead at the scene at 5:22 am. His next of kin have been informed. The stabbing comes hours after a boy was knifed in Camberwell, South London. The youngster was one of 4 stabbed as gang violence erupted on a housing estate, echoing with screams of "help, help" yesterday evening. Residents of the Elmington estate told how they saw a group of boys running minutes before police arrived on the scene at around 5:30 p.m. Witnesses described how the most seriously hurt teenager fell to the floor clutching his stomach. One witness said, "I saw the youth come running from the block. He came to the corner and dropped," and described seeing a boy with their intestines falling on the ground.